na cidade de prova nos Estados Unidos da América, para todo mundo, através de Visual News. Nós temos à volta de nós uma junção de dois países africanos, Libéria e Cabo Verde. Por sinal, pessoas que têm feito um trabalho extraordinário na América. À volta de nós não tem Charles, GB, Napoleon X, e Barclay. The first question is for GB. You're from Lebanon, right? Of course. You're here in the US, you know you've done a lot of things, but right now you hold a big project in your hands. You Tang Clan. Explain us what means this project.
Well, this is a documentary that's been sort of like the foundation of most of the work that I've done. It started 13 years ago when I first started working with the Wu-Tang. It's built and built and built until now. I think it's the movie that's actually going to bring the Wu-Tang back into the forefront again.
Explain to people what is Wu-Tang.
Well, Wu-Tang is actually one of the most significant hip-hop groups in the history of the music. They came in and revolutionized everything. They brought in a different sound. They introduced a form of business. And they introduced basically a different approach to the music game, and it had a lasting effect up until recently when one of their members, ODB, passed away. And in the process of documenting it, I felt that it was a time to finish that story. So that's what the story is.
How you met these people?
I grew up with them in the same neighborhood. We all came out of Park Hill, Staten Island, and basically they jump-started my hip-hop video career. I was directing a lot of videos at the time, and basically moved into doing some things earlier, like miniature chess boxing, M.E.T. and Jody Man. Those are videos that I did back in the early 90s, and those were groundbreaking, breaking videos. And it put me on the map. And in doing that, the group itself, we formed a good relationship. We worked and then worked and then worked and came back and forth. So now we're back together again with this new project.
We know you have a relationship with Napoleon X, whose family is from Cape Verde, born in Cape Verde, Angola. But when you met Napoleon and how Napoleon is involved in this project?
Well, Napoleon X, as we call him, Cuz, is a very talented musician, and we've been working together for quite a few years now. And basically what happened was I recognized his talent, and I told him that we would work together on the Barclay project, the Love with Jay project, and basically continue to build on that. And when I did my first documentary called The Love of Liberty, which is a Liberian documentary, he did all of the musical score, and he did an amazing job on that. And he has a great sense of capturing emotion in his music, so he was able to capture the core of that documentary. So when it came to the Wu-Tang documentary, he was the one that did the original emotional score for that documentary. When you watch a documentary, anything that catches you emotionally, Napoleon is responsible for it.
Now, question for Napoleon. Napoleon, his experience to work with GB, Barclay, to work with Charles, and to work with a good friend of us who passed away months ago, Love J. We love you, Love J. Napoleon, explain to us your experience to work with all those people?
I've had a great experience with the Liberian community. For years and years, I've been friends with Love J, and I've been meeting a lot of people and working with GB, Charles, B. Barclay, and all of that. And somehow we've merged our musical interests and culturally everything. Like right now, I'm doing cassava. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the music thing. It's his family now. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Yeah, everything is family.
We call him Cuz.
That's why we call him Cuz. But also, you have experience. We know we did a couple songs right now in your country where you're originally from. People listen to music. Your music was on top. How do you grew up as a singer?
Superstar, B. Barclay.
It was just for fun, and GB, said go write a song. Every day, Liberia, and I wrote the song, came back, and that was the longest song ever.
Can you sing a little for us right now?
No, how you read for a weekend.
A little bit about you.
You heard the early part. I mean, we started with the Wu-Tang, and we went on and worked with a lot of up-and-coming artists in New York. Ill and Out Scratch, they had some hits. Heather B was another artist. And a lot of local artists I worked with, Bounty Killer, Nona Hendrix, and those type of people. I did a lot of projects. But I was able to go out to California and link up with Master P and the whole No Limit. I was signed to a 2-year contract with No Limit, and we banged out about 20-something videos within that time period. So I got a chance to work with Snoop, Silk the Shocker, and C Murder, and all of the guys, Mia X. It was really interesting just being out there because I was able to see, finally go out to the Hollywood end and see exactly how things work. But it was cool. Once you go out there and you realize all these guys are regular people. Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg, you know, he's a big name, but he's just a cool guy. He can come and hang out here with everybody else like that. So you have to understand that in a few years, they might be talking about us that way. There might be a group of people who are looking to see what we did. So you have to understand that those guys, like I said, they're regular people. So working with Snoop, he has the same insecurities or whatever as everybody else. And, you know, he's a dad and he's doing all these different things too. So, you know, so it's amazing just being there. But like I said, I've gotten to a point where I see people as regular people.
Paul, next question. You have experience to work with the K-pop community, with the library community. What's your next project?
I'm doing a project, a poetry project, a spoken word project. I have like several artists that I'm working with me right now, poets, and they're all writing a poetry, a poem around the documentary from the Black Michael Fly series.
Barclay, your next project.
My next project is America is not easy.
It is true, America is not easy, but Charles...
Barclay's back, don't forget it.
No, I cannot forget it. The same question for you, Charles.
Well, we moved up from Bandwagon. We've got King's Court Entertainment in Rhode Island. We've got a project we're working on called King's Court Entertainment Presents, which brings together some Rhode Island artists, some artists also as far away as Hawaii. Look out for it.
Give you one more question.
Before I answer that, you got to add on to, you got approached to do the original score for a movie called Motion Music. In terms of scoring and composing original
What
music.
is your relationship with the K-pop community?
Well, I actually came across them when I came here and I met Napoleon. Napoleon's been the ambassador into that whole Cape Verdean world. We got a chance to work with Rome and did a video for him recently. But I think Rhode Island, the state of Rhode Island, even Providence, it's like a major haven for Cape Verdeans, and I was able to get introduced to the Cape Verdean culture as well as the music through Napoleon. I think it's amazing, and I, want to get a little bit more into it because we are Africans, and obviously we share that connection, like you said, onshore, offshore.
Yeah.
So it's really good to really see the similarities in the two cultures and the fact that there's a language barrier, which is, but the music breaks that. So that's the important part.
Do you have this dream to one day visit Cape Verde?
Oh, of course. Actually, the opportunity, I was looking through this magazine here.
The Initiative magazine.
I was just looking at it and I realized how beautiful Cape Verde is, and I thought about someday going there and checking everything out. So, you see me walking around Cape Verde. Maybe it's the president calling me.
Yeah.
Probably, yes, probably it's the president calling me. But right now, we interview all these people, nice people, good friends from Liberia. To end this interview, a very difficult question. For you first, who's Lover J?
Lover J is my cousin. He's a part of, he was my producer, and we miss him very well. Lover J, we are so here thinking about you, but right now, if he was here, he would have been in a group with us, and we miss him dearly. He's my cousin and my producer, and we did a lot of projects with Lover J. I got to meet you guys, so you know where it came from.
All I can say is he was a friend and a brother to me. Musical part and everything else, but most at the top of it, he was a friend.
Lover J was a blood relative. I think that a major motivator and inspirer in the whole core of this creative pool here that we have. His sudden death was really a shock to us. A major part of our group has been taken away, but the inspiration that he gave us is really so strong that we can continue to carry on his destiny and memory.
Lover J reminded me why I really do music, and I can sincerely say if it wasn't for Lover J, I don't know if I'd still be trying to do music right now.
And this will end of the interview in memory of Lover J.